Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL. We're just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Panthers going up against the Broncos.
Down to field level as Danielle Bellini has more on today's matchup.
Thanks, guys. 1967 at the Coliseum. As you recall, the Green Bay Packers beat the Kansas City Chiefs on that day. But I'm sure neither of those said we've got two teams out here who desperately want to make history by winning the Super Bowl tonight to ensure they're the ones that are remembered and that everyone is talking about 50 years from now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Danielle. And now we'll go to the field. Graham Gano has it teed up for the opening kickoff. And Super Bowl 50 is underway. Davis got it. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. At quarterback, the five-time MVP of the NFL, the 2007 Super Bowl MVP, Peyton Manning. Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
First down at the 38. Manning's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under, but it's incomplete. He has blossomed into a big-time receiver in this game, Emmanuel Sanders.
Well, it's not about just the offense. Oh, the offense gives him those numbers. He has shown wherever he plays, no matter who the coach or the quarterback is, he can get it done.
The Broncos take it from the 38. Intercepted! He is the first player with 10,000 passing yards and over 1,000 rushing yards in a first three-season career. Quarterback Cam Newton. Stewart lined up in the backfield.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Looking across the middle, Ted Ginn takes it in. Tackle down at the 40. 2-yard line.
The post route, deep down the field, going towards the goalpost. It's not called enough in this league. Nice throw by the quarterback.
The Super Bowl. It's as big as it gets. And just the fan side of you, Phil, what sticks out in your memory bank?
Well, I think the game, one of my favorite games of all time, Jim, when you talk about the Super Bowls, the Steelers, the Dallas Cowboys, I loved them both. Roger Staubach, Terry Bradshaw, and I remember the Jackie Smith drop in the end zone. Just the emotion that came from him, from all the Cowboys and Roger Staubach.
Danny Trevathan gets to the quarterback. The Broncos defense making a statement early with a sack.
Yeah, you always want to hit the quarterback early, get some self-doubt into the quarterback, but also give the offensive lineman some self-doubt going like, man, this might be a long day, and I think it will be.
The big sack pushes the offense into a very difficult 3rd down and 11. Out again.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
Sanders got it on the return. Brought down at the 26. And a run back of about 3. The Panthers came up with the pickoff of the quarterback the last time they were on the field.
Well, I'd like to give him some credit, but let's be truthful here. That was just one awful throw. That's why it was intercepted.
The Broncos snap it up at the 26. Short has the sack.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass rush, then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
Manning's got it in the gun. Star Lotulelei brings this team unbelievable energy.
Well, he's a defensive lineman where you just can't look at his stats because they lie. His numbers might not be big, but his presence is felt on the field because he occupies a couple blockers and frees up some of his defensive lineman teammates.
Third down on the way. Manning's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Completion is going to bring us to a very quick 4th down.
The Broncos really don't have much of a chance of picking up this 1st down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
The Broncos will have to punt. The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the 1st.
Anytime you decide to run the football in a punting situation, you're trying to fake the defense out, man, you got to fool completely. Why? Because your best runner on the football team is not the guy who's going to be running it in a situation like this. It looked good for a second, but not able to get the 1st down.
The Panthers offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Still 1st down.
Coming up to the line at the 7. The Broncos go with the dime formation here on defense. Intercepted! It's wide open. Newton's there to make the stop.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos really let it all hang out the last time they had the ball, Phil. They went for it on 4th down in their own territory. Let's see if they're a little more conservative with this possession.
Well, you know, it's amazing. I want to say really a good defensive call by the defensive coordinator. But let's be honest, when you're backed up and you go for it on 4th down situation like that, anybody could have made that call. So just a bad decision on the offensive side.
If there was a beat writer covering this coach, what do you think the headline would be tomorrow in his story?
It'd probably be the first time I've ever agreed with the beat writer.
A long field ahead of them at the 10. Second and 13. The catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands.
Well, when it's 3rd and long early in the game, as a quarterback, as an offense, you just be very careful in this situation and just try not to make a big mistake.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's 3rd down. The Broncos will line up. The first down markers right at the 23-yard line. Going deep, looking for Demaryius Thomas, and it's knocked down.
Well, that's not the worst thing that can happen to you in a situation like this. As long as the football was not intercepted, that's okay.
They're set to punt it away now. And it's a fake. They're running a fake. No room to complete that one.
Well, anytime you run a fake punt and you let somebody throw the football besides the quarterback, even though the play is there and everybody's wide open, you still have a chance of not making it work. Why? Because the guy throwing it is not an NFL quarterback.
The Broncos defense got the pick the last time on the field.
Yeah, really nice call there in the game. That's how you manage it. That's how you get out of trouble. Make a good play call. The defense, they took advantage of it and came up with the interception.
They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Second down coming up. The Broncos defense now loading up, expecting pass, and that's a touchdown. First one of the game in the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl is like no other game out there. It's so big. The tension is so much more than the other playoff games. And when you score first, that is a big, big deal. More than anything, it's a great relief to get that out of the way.
The point after is good. The Panthers getting set to kick it away. Davis got a chance to return this one. And at the 37, he'll be brought down. That return's good for about 22. The Broncos haven't had a very productive drive in quite a while here, Phil. Do they need to switch things up to get this train rolling again?
Absolutely. Switch it up. Switch up the play call. Show some different formations. Trying to catch the defense by surprise. If you do that, that's going to greaten your chances of having success. Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
The Panthers call a timeout. We'll step aside and be back in just a moment.
Defense.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here. Peyton Manning under center. Anderson's going to take the handoff now.
It's way too early in a game like this, in this situation, to take a chance. Want to draw, throw a screen, maybe just a straight-ahead run, but don't turn over the football.
The Broncos approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. The Broncos from the 37.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The Broncos have it at the 34. Looking for some daylight up the middle. The Broncos turn the ball over on downs.
They're all geniuses after the fact. The fact that you just failed on a 4th down try, you go, oh, man, I wish we'd have punted it. No, you got to make those decisions. You got to live with it. And now you hope the defense can come out there and stop the other team's offense.
The Panthers coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation. Well, you can't play man-to-man, Jim, every single play. Every once in a while, you got to throw in the zone. That's what they did this past play. Hey, it was a good idea. It just didn't work.
The Panthers still driving as the second quarter gets underway.
The football sits at the 34.
A little jumpy there by that defensive front.
Encroachment defense. Automatic 1st down.
Stewart is in the backfield. Newton to Olsen.
One of the better talented tight ends in the NFL. He makes a catch just right in stride and gets a nice catch.
Newton's now completed 4 in a row.
Now inside the 10 and at the 9.
First down here after the completion. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down. The Panthers are up right now, but you have to think they'll want to see more out of the passing game moving forward. Newton's really had to battle against a defense that seems well prepared for him.
Let's give the defense a lot of credit. They are playing a good football game, but sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to find how to get it done, and this quarterback needs to turn it around to give this team a better chance of winning the game by just getting in rhythm and finding guys and making good throws.
And it's batted down.
When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Third and goal from the 9. And intercepted. Tackles made.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
Thomas got it, and a first. That's his first reception today. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
Scarlatulele all over the quarterback and takes him down.
You're talking about a bonus. When you get a defensive tackle that can get in the backfield and sack the quarterback, that is something special. Great job that time by the big D tackle.
And here we have second down. Anderson's got it on the handoff. And that gains a few.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles.
Kuechly gets to the quarterback.
Offside. Defense.
The defense, a little jumpy right there.
Still third down.
Third down after the penalty. And incomplete as Thomas can't hold on. It's been quite a start for this defensive unit, Phil, as once again they forced the punt in the second quarter.
Well, good job getting that third down stop, getting off the field, and of course you've had success, so you feel good about that, and now you get to go to the sideline, rest up, and get ready for the next opportunity.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Well, I love seeing plays like this, a fake punt when you throw the football and it doesn't work. Hey, it's easy to do these things in practice, but when you got to do it in the game, you can feel the pressure, you get tight, and sometimes you just cannot execute the play.
The Panthers retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last two possessions.
Well, define the word.
Touchdown, Panthers. They're doing a terrific job of keeping the pressure on here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they have kept the pressure on. And, you know, throughout the defensive side, sometimes players can't make a play because they just don't have the confidence. Now it's up to the coach. Change those calls on the defensive side. Maybe find something that works and give your players some confidence.
And the extra point is good. The Panthers now getting ready to kick it away. Bolden's going to start his return. Shrugs off the first hit. Bolden's tackled right at the 28.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you've got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
The Broncos take the field here. Their last possession ended with a very crazy decision going for it on fourth down from their own territory. An unusual decision, to say the least.
I don't know if it's unusual. We see this all the time from this guy. So it's when you're going to learn. You know, I guess when you pile up enough losses, you'll finally say, hey, I want to win a game. I'm going to manage it differently. And in those situations, you should punt.
Okay, if you were playing the game right now, what would you have done with that last possession?
I absolutely would have punted it without question.
The ball is jarred out of his hands.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3-and-out.
Broncos put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. And it's a fake. They're running a fake. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Well, anytime you run a fake punt and you let somebody throw the football besides the quarterback, even though the play is there and everybody's wide open, you still have a chance of not making it work. Why? because the guy throwing it is not an NFL quarterback.
And Ward's heading back onto the field with the rest of the defense, and he has to be looking for an improvement here because they've been on their heels for most of this first half, partner.
They have to be so disappointed about how they're playing and the results. And how do you change that? You do it with effort. They just need a greater effort out there on the defensive side.
Dropping back 3. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's why you like defenders who are good punishing tacklers. Make those receivers worry about coming over the middle. They'll be careful the rest of this game because of that big hit.
2nd and 10. Kotchery with the reception. Gains 5.
The Panthers offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good game.
2-minute warning. We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half. The Broncos with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Going to be a penalty here. And it's swatted away.
Offside. Defense.
Players from both sides made an appeal, but the referees say it's on the defense. The line of scrimmage right at the 9. First and goal from the 9. Ted Ginn has the catch. That's his 5th catch of the day.
Well, that last play almost got him in here. And when you look at this, what do they do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
2nd down coming up. Just a quick drop back. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
The football sits at the 3. 3rd and goal from the 3. Brings it in for the score in the end zone. What a fine start to this game. Here we are late in the 2nd quarter. They put up another touchdown, Phil.
Well, they got a nice lead, and they like to take this in at halftime. And if you're the coach of the team that's leading at halftime, you know what you tell your players? Hey, guys, good job. Let's keep that going. You pat them on the rear and tell them how good they are because, hey, this has been a clinic so far in the first half.
Offside. Defense.
Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense. Oh, he actually misses the point after. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Caldwell's got it. Finnegan's there to make the tackle. That return's good for about 22. The Panthers defense, Phil, has been the story of this game.
Jim, so few words. That's not like you. Usually it takes more words than that to describe what's going on, but you're right. They've been dominating, physically just getting it done, and if they keep this up, there's no way the other team's going to win. Well, you want to put all the pressure on the quarterback to make really good throws down the field, play tight man-to-man coverage. It takes perfect throws to get completions. Not there that time.
2nd down and 10. Thompson's the one who made the big stop.
Well, when it's third and long, I'll just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Manning set, empty backfield. Third down and 12. He'll throw it over the middle. Could have been intercepted.
The Broncos don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. Unable to bring it in.
Offside. Defense.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt.
And it's a fake. They're running a fake. Intercepted.
Seeing plays like this, a fake punt when you throw the football and it doesn't work. Hey, it's easy to do these things in practice, but when you got to do it in the game, you can feel the pressure, you get tight, and sometimes you just cannot execute the play.
Quick drop back.
The line of scrimmage, the 48.
Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment. Defense. Still second down.
This will be second down. The Broncos are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Coming up, second down. A near interception, that time by Harris.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
Third and 5 following the incompletion. They bring in the extra tight end. Looking to go down the field here. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
That was a good call by the defensive coordinator. He called the right defensive play. The defender's in position and knocks down that third down throw.
The offense is still on the field here on fourth down, needing 5 for the first. The Panthers take it from the 43. The Panthers turn the ball over on downs.
Concheries really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Davis can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Manning comes out in the pistol. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. After that penalty, it sets up 2nd down and 10. Green's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. Pass is intercepted. Thomas is there that time for the tackle. Heading into the half, and the defense continues to dominate the opposition.
Oh, they are playing smothering defense. That's what they're doing. They're just, every play that we see the offense run, the defense is right there making a tackle, getting turnovers. Hey, man, this has been fun to watch.
It's 1st down as they head to the line.
The Panthers offense getting ready to start this drive. I'm sure they're having a hard time letting go of what happened last time when they had the football across midfield and field goal range and failed to come away with any points.
Look, I like the fact that they went for it on 4th down. What I disagree with was the play call. It was it didn't give the quarterback enough options, and that's why it failed.
But you still agree that they should have gone for it?
Absolutely.
That leads us to 2nd down. One more snap and halftime. 3-step drop, and it's knocked down. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the second half is underway. Will we see a miracle comeback right here in this Super Bowl?
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Sloppy mistake here. That kick travels out of bounds. And now here's the first snap of the second half. That's a ball that should have been caught. The Broncos call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining.
It's really simple. Keep your eyes on the football. When they're not on it, that's when you drop it, and that's what happened that time.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Dropping back 3. Almost intercepted.
I'll say this, when you're in a situation like this, 3rd and long, when you're winning here, if you throw the football, fire the coach. And I'm just saying that because I don't think there's any chance they're going to throw the football in this situation.
It's 3rd down coming up. The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Panthers now move the chains. That's reception. Number 7 for him. They get set quickly, ready for another snap. And the spike.
The football sits at the 42-yard line.
Just a quick drop back. And it's complete to Kachuri. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down. And that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
The Broncos will come out in the dime. Had it, but dropped it.
Well, Jim Nance, even you could coach a team in a situation like this. You're winning big, and it's 3rd and long. You know what you do? You hand the football off and you punt the football.
The Panthers snap it at the 31. It's Kelvin Benjamin with the football.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
The offense back on the field here for this 4th and 4. The Broncos lined up in the nickel. The Panthers will take the snap from the 25. Another touchdown to increase the lead. Phil, they add another touchdown here at the start of the 3rd. And have you ever heard of a mercy rule in the NFL?
Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything such as a mercy rule. But if there was, they would call it off right here, wouldn't they, Jim? But, hey, look, what a job at halftime. They wanted to keep things moving in the right direction. They have done that. And, man, what an awesome display by the offense.
So from 2 yards out, they get it across and secure 2 extra points. The Panthers setting up for the kickoff. Got a flag down here.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The kick goes out of bounds, and that's why the flag came out.
Everything was lined up to make this work, and what do? You kick it out of bounds. Just a mistake you can't make.
Manning's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Snapping out of the gun. Reaches out and snatches it.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
2nd down and 7. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The Broncos need to get to the 50 for a first down. Incomplete, and this is going to be a 3 and out. We still have more than a quarter to play here, Phil, but this defense shows no signs of wearing down.
I think we're surprised by this, really. We didn't expect them to just dominate all day long, and so far it has been total domination.
The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. Intercepted!
Well, anytime you run a fake punt and you let somebody throw the football besides the quarterback, even though the play is there and everybody's wide open, you still have a chance of not making it work. Why? Because the guy throwing it is not an NFL quarterback.
Into the hands of Kelvin Benjamin.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
First down at the 48. And Von Miller has him behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
And the target, Ted Ginn. The catches have come in bunches for this wide receiver, Phil.
Good job by this wide out today. He is finding a way to catch the football, but let's also give credit to to the offensive line for pass protection. And the coaching staff, they have done a tremendous job of coming up with different plays to find different ways for him to catch the football.
2 tight ends on the field here. Quick drop back. The grab is made by Kelvin Benjamin.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 5 play. The Broncos set at the line. Dime package. The Panthers take it from the 43. Wants to go deep. The Panthers turn the ball over on downs.
The Panthers here in the second half, they're winning the football game. I don't understand why you would go for it on 4th down. They go for it, and it doesn't work.
The Broncos will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches talked about in our meetings with him this week about ball security. It's not happening here.
Well, it tells you the players did not listen to the coaches, that's for sure, because ball security is not what we're seeing out there. I know this. Next week in practice, there's going to be a lot of drills about hanging on to the football.
Flag is out. Almost intercepted that time.
Offside. Defense.
Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there. Manning's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. First down at the 47. Looking long. And they can't connect.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. Got drilled as he throws it. This is 3rd down. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Broncos really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
And it's a fake. They're running a fake.
Always remember this. When you run a fake run in a punting situation on the offensive side, who's over there on the defense? Well, you've got some of the fastest guys on your football team playing punt return defense. Give them a lot of credit. They got faked at first. They reacted, and they made the tackle short of the first down.
3-step drop. Ginn has the reception. Ward that time in on the tackle. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
Reaches out and grabs it. The tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
Fourth quarter and a blowout. Let's see if we can get this game over in a hurry.
Wow, you don't have to say it that way. I'm anxious to see how this game ends up and how they play it out. I want to see a team that has some pride, and even though they're getting blown out,
that's an interception. this one is well out of reach, and that's more of a moral victory for this defense than anything else.
Well, it's a good moral victory. Anytime you get an interception, make the other team make a mistake, that is good for your defense. And, you know, I don't know. I don't think this game is over. I'm saying to the offense, let's see if you can go out there and score quick, and let's make a game of this.
And Jared Allen is in on the sack.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 30. Got a flag. It's intercepted.
Holding. Defense.
It's now second down. Manning's going to take it from the gun. Almost intercepted.
Well, every coordinator in the NFL has a box over there somewhere in that play sheet for third and long. When he wants to try to pick the play up with a first down with a throw down the field, it can be seams, double moves, but they have 4 or 5 of those types of plays to pick.
And Jared Allen's going to bring the quarterback down. The Broncos face fourth down, but want to take a timeout before they snap the football. They bring back out the offense to go for it. Manning out of the gun. Ball's picked off. Manning's the one who is down, and will step aside for just a moment. The Panthers offense back on the field as this game has turned into just a big mess, Phil, as no one seems to be able to hold on to the football.
Nobody can hold on to the football. The play is sloppy. The calling of the plays has also been, I think, a little sloppy. Give these guys a better chance to make some positive plays.
Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Broncos team official. Peyton Manning's injury isn't a big concern at this point. He's just going to stay on the bench a little bit longer as a precautionary measure. But, guys, he should return. Back to you.
Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
It's a tough situation for the offense, third and long coming up. But it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
The Panthers take it from the 33. That's Newton over to Olsen for the catch.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have fourth down coming up.
Needing 5 to move the chains. The Panthers have it at the 29. The Panthers turn the ball over on downs.
The Panthers had a lead here in the second half, but I'll tell you, a good way to lose it is to go for it on fourth down like they did that time, and they didn't make it.
The Broncos offense now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
Man, they should thank the defense bailing them out of trouble getting that turnover. You're right, they're just giving the football away, not being conscious of holding it the right way. It's just been sloppy play on the offense.
Second down. A little jumpy there by that defensive front.
Encroachment, defense. Still second down.
At
the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Second down and 5. And the QB is hit and dropped by Short.
Defensive tackles, we always think of them as run stoppers. How about this that time? He does a great job, gets in there and sacks the quarterback.
Third and a long way to go. Peyton Manning looking down the field.
And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out. It has been a dominating performance in all facets, Phil, but I think it starts with the defense, which is still starring in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they've been tremendous all day long. I'm going to tell you what, they're going to feel good about themselves when this game is over. And tonight,
man, intercepted.
Well, I love seeing plays like this, a fake punt when you throw the football and it doesn't work. Hey, it's easy to do these things in practice, but when you got to do it in the game, you can feel the pressure, you get tight, and sometimes you just cannot execute the play.
The Panthers will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim, I set a record for fumbles in a football season? It wasn't easy to do, but I accomplished it. It was a lot of hard work, and I got it done.
Second down after the incompletion. Stewart's lined up as the single back. Benjamin makes the catch. That's his 6th catch of the day.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion. Well, how about that, Jim? Not a surprise. Down the red zone one more time. We're blowing them out, and this offense has been spectacular. What will they do here? You know what? I think they'll just run it and try to end this game.
Interception. They'll take it at the 20.
Not a whole lot has gone their way today, partner, but at least they can say we didn't quit in the fourth quarter and made a play coming up with the interception.
Well, you'd like to think, Jim, that you could just take that for granted that they won't quit. You know, that always amazes me. Oh, the team lost, but they play hard. Well, don't we expect them to play hard? You're good players. You're in the pros. You get paid a lot of money. You should play hard all the time.
The Panthers defense is having a field day so far. They've been ready for just about anything the offense has tried. A very impressive display here, Parker.
Jim, they are whooping tail on the defensive side. That's the cleanest way I can say it. They have been fun to watch, dominating physically, and they got a shutout going. Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We return out of the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter action. The Broncos break huddle and show a jumbo look. Manning with the give. Coleman's all over the ball carrier.
Well, Jim, they didn't pull the defense at all. Second down, you run the football, hoping to make it third and short. Then you lose yards, third longs. They're hard to get in the NFL.
On the way, third down. Peyton Manning under center. They run the counter play. And it's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Wow, is that disappointing? You're down, and what do? You go out there and you just have 3 plays. None of them work. 3 and out, and you're still losing the game.
The coach is going to go for it. The Broncos get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. And it's batted down. And that fourth down stop will do it. This game has been over for quite some time, but now they get to finish it off with the exclamation mark.
Yep, they finished it off with style, no doubt about it. Boy, the coaches are going to be happy with the way this team played today in all phases. On the defensive side, they were just short of spectacular.
Newton hooks up with Greg Olsen.
The Panthers had a nice play design that time and pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. Double tight end formation. And it's swatted away.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
Third down following the incompletion. Dropping back 3. Toss to the outside. Fourth and 9, and the offense trots back onto the field. They're going to go for it. The Broncos come out in a dime package. The Panthers turn the ball over on downs.
It's 4th and long, and the offense has a big lead, and they go for it, and they fail. So let's look at it from the positive side. The defense, they can at least say they did that good today.
The Broncos come out now with little time left on the clock, and they've got to be thinking, what could have been here today, partner?
Yeah, you know, Jim, these are tough moments, and what you do in a situation like this, don't throw any more gasoline on the fire. If you're the quarterback, don't take a chance and throw a silly interception that people are going to talk about. Don't fumble the ball if you get the ball in your hands.
For the first time ever, the Carolina Panthers have won the Super Bowl. The Lombardi Trophy is heading to Charlotte, North Carolina. Go back to the beginning of training camp. It was a storybook season that ends today, and I think when you look back to the beginning of training camp, no one would have imagined that this
in a new day and age in the NFL.